Hello and welcome to another of Second Industry Ratings. In this video I'll be reviewing, or belatedly, GTA 5 and GTA Online. First let's deal with GTA 5. Some people like IGN gave this game 10 out of 10, which to me means this is a perfect game. And you can't improve on it. But if you look back at GTA 4, they said the same thing about that game. It really annoys when people rate games as perfect when they're not. In GTA 4, hand-to-hand combat was useless, and most of the time, covering was a pain as well. Thankfully they've sorted both of these out, but still not perfect. Examples: you go into cover behind a car, and it puts you at cover right at the front of the car with your head sticking out, and you get your brains blown out. In other cases, you're looking at what you want to cover in. You push the covering button and it covers into something to your left that you're not even looking at. There's not even a screen that you weren't even aware that was there. So they've still got some work to do on that there. So this is not as good as it could be, and makes GTA 5 not a perfect game. Also in certain places the textures are a bit rough and there's a bit too much pop-up, but we can let them off with that, considering the size of the map is quite big. And getting on to the actual main game of it, I don't think the story was that strong. I prefer the story from GTA 4 rather. I didn't really get the same sort of attachment with Franklin, Michael and Trevor as I did with Nico and Roman. Having 3 characters to control was novel, but it got a bit annoying at times. And I could go on, but then it feels as if I sound like I hate the game, and I don't. I just feel it's not as good as it could be. Like the heist, for example. There's not nothing that you benefit from, and you don't really have that much control over how they're done. And there's still not enough to spend money on. I own everything in the game, still have over 300 million across the 3 characters. Okay, let's think about the good points. There are a lot to do, from racing, triathlons, flying, parachuting, diving, darts, tennis, golf, and shops to rob. Sorry, one more bad point: not enough shops to rob. 20 is not enough. Graphically looks great despite some flaws. Underwater looks awesome with so much detail, and when you're flying planes you can really feel the difference between the different types of planes and helicopters. And with the turbulence in there, which is worse in bad weather, just makes it feel that much more realistic. Even golf and tennis, and I've played a lot of golf and tennis games, that they feel good in this game. Even though they are a bit basic, they still feel pretty good. All in all, GTA 5 is a good game, but I just feel it's not quite as good as it could have been. I think they spent too much time on stuff you can actually do, like tennis, golf, diving and that sort of thing, and not enough on the core of what GTA 5 is, which is about nicking stuff, killing people, that sort of thing. So they should have done more with the heists and should have given you more shops you can go in and rob, and that sort of thing. So overall I give this game 8 out of 10. Okay, now let's talk about GTA Online. Now I'm not going to talk too much about the launch. We all know that was a disaster, and it was really difficult to just get on. So once you eventually get on, you get the usual death matches that COD players will know all about. So nothing new there, other than you can do it with cars if you want. Also, if someone kills you, you can challenge them to a one-on-one deathmatch, which they can reject or accept, and then you run around the bit of city you are and try and kill each other. You get 10 minutes to do that in, and whoever gets the most kills wins, as with all other death matches. You can also play golf or tennis with other people and do races, and that's all before you start the missions, and that's where it all goes wrong. The missions keep repeating themselves, so you spend hours doing the same thing. Go kill this person, go get this, go get that. Yes, you can do them with your mates or crews or complete strangers, which I don't recommend because no one uses their mics, so trying to talk about how best to take the task at hand is very difficult. So best stick with your mates, or like me, you'll be screaming down your mic in frustration as everyone goes their own way and ends up getting killed, wasting their lives, and leaving you to complete the task on your own. And it's only when you get to above rank 20 do you start to get missions that you actually need people on, and that are a little bit more interesting that you actually need to think about. And there's still not enough shops to rob, and until they release the update so we can actually do heists and the creative tools so we can make our own races and missions, the game just feels incomplete and repetitive. Because of this, I've decided to rename it GTA Online Beta, and the millions of people that are able to play it are testing the game for free. So in my opinion, it would have been better off admitting that's what they're doing, so they can iron out all the issues, then release the full complete game in one go. And because of that, because it is so bad, because there's so little to do in it, because it is so repetitive, I mean, there's a casino in it. You can't go to the casino. It says opening soon, but you can't go to it. They need to open that casino up so we can go gamble. We could go and play poker, blackjack, roulette, all sorts of things in that. There's a dog racing track. Why haven't we got any dog racing? I mean, they're trying to make it so the city's alive, but they've put in things in there, but they've done nothing with it. And to me, that just seems stupid. So, despite the good idea and the good intentions of the game, they've fallen flat on their face, and it's just boring and repetitive. And to be perfectly honest, it's very easy to level up, even though they've tried making it harder. When it first came out and people were able to get on it, you could just level grind by just completely repeating missions. They've kind of put a stop to that, but now you just go and do the races. You just keep doing a race with a couple of people, get two of your mates to do it. You're all guaranteed to win something, get some reputation points, get some money. Doesn't matter who wins, you'll get that, and you can level grind it. Do one lap, takes a minute to do a lap. 10 minutes, you could have done 10 laps. It's 10,000 reputation points roughly to get a level. So in about an hour, you could have done 6 levels. Put that across a day, it's just too easy to level up, which is why I've stopped playing it. Because there's just not enough challenge now. Even the missions where they have got interesting are just not challenging enough. Some of the missions say you need 6 people to do this mission, or 1 to 6 people to do this mission. I've done these missions on my own on the hardest level. They're not that difficult. Yeah. So overall, it's a nice idea. It's good what they've done, but they just need to hurry up and finish it. Because of that, I can only give this a 5 out of 10, and it's only getting that because of the graphics and the way and the size of it, not what the actual content is in the game. Yeah, that's it. That's all I want to say about that. Thanks for listening.